Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do the general collective weekend vibe reading. This isn't, tied to any specific zodiac sign, so as I always say, just take what resonates and leave the rest. As I'm recording this, we have Sun in Cancer, Moon in Leo. We also have a Leo stellium going on right now. And for those of you that don't know, I feel like someone is like, what is a stellium? It's when 3 or more planets are in the same sign. So we have the Moon, Venus, and Mars all in Leo right now. Mercury is still in Gemini. We have Jupiter and Uranus in Taurus. Saturn and Neptune in Pisces. But Saturn just started its retrograde. And we have Pluto retrograding in Capricorn. So I do want to say, welcome to, I can't even get my words out. Welcome and happy Cancer season. Shout out to all of the Cancer sun signs out there. And happy solar return to you all as well. I'm starting out with the Spirit Animal Oracle, because the energy that I'm feeling right now is like very jovial, very playful. And as I was, pulling the cards out, I was actually going to start with the Oracle of the Seven Energies, because I've been feeling called to use this deck for some reason. But then once I, pulled out the decks, they automatically showed me the Sandpiper Spirit in the Spirit Animal Oracle. And that card says, be playful. So I was going to originally use the energy of Oracle of the Seven Energies for, the overall energy, and the Spirit Animal cards for the guidance or advice, but I just, flipped them. So I'm going to use the Animal or the Spirit Animal Oracle first and the Oracle of the Seven Energies last. And what just made me laugh is as I was just, updating my board with the transits on it, I noticed that, the sun is in Cancer, which is ruled by Leo, and the moon is in Leo, which is ruled, it rules Cancer. So that switch, it already played out just live here on this reading. So without further ado, we're going to jump right in, and I will also be using the Life is Like a Board Game Tarot. So let's jump on in and see what messages need to come through as it pertains to the energy for this weekend. That Sandpiper Spirit makes me feel like almost like the Page of Wands. We'll see if it comes out, but that was the card that, my guide showed me. So listen, yo, I can't make this shit up. There it is. Like, come on now. There's a reason for everything. Like, that's what I just heard, there's a reason for everything. No matter how big or how small. Even if we don't know why, we just know that there is a reason for everything. Spirit is already coming through. So let's see what messages we need as it pertains to the energy for this weekend for the collective. Messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding as well as protection do we need for the collective and the energies surrounding this weekend? We also started the pre-shadow period for Venus going retrograde. So I would most certainly check, to see what house your Venus sits in, but more so importantly, where you have Leo at in your houses. I know, personally for me, I have natally, my Venus is in Cancer, which is in the 7th house. But with Venus being in Leo right now, it's transiting my 8th house. So take a look at your chart to see how this Venus retrograde is going to, what area of life it may be affecting you. And it's the planet of Venus, so it could, rule, it rules, I'll say, beauty, relationships. It's the feminine energy. It's, ruled by Libra and Taurus. So, this Venus retrograde, is something that everyone is going to, feel at some point or another. It's all going to hit us differently. I'm going to do one more, and then we're going to jump right in. Coyote spirit is at the bottom of the deck. And it says, trust in divine detours. And I'm being drawn to the 16 in numerology, which breaks down to 7, which is the chariot in traditional tarot. And, the chariot represents Cancer season. I feel like for some of you, like I'm getting the energy of travel. So some of you could be traveling, during this time. But with this coyote spirit, like I said, there's almost like I almost feel like there's rearranging going on. Like there's a shift, like a shift and a switch. I don't know how to best describe that, but that's what I feel. And with the trust and divine detours, it's almost like some of you, spirit, may be throwing you like a curveball that's going to set you off on a whole different path. And for some of you, with the armadillo spirit, it says set healthy boundaries. And then we have the turtle spirit, which says slow and steady wins the race. This is almost making me feel like the Knight of Pentacles. So for some of you, I feel like, oh my God, I feel like this is a curveball, almost like the Tower. Like spirit throwing a tower at someone that's going to, show them, or establish, or maybe you need to, or someone, you're energetically connected to may need to know or learn what healthy boundaries are. And some of you could have done that. And if that's the case for you, it's almost like with this turtle spirit, the way I'm feeling it as the Knight of Pentacles, you're standing firm. You're being practical. You're being realistic. But for others of you, if you don't have healthy boundaries, or you're around people that don't set boundaries, like you're kind of like what they're showing me is just like a little kid. And I was feeling that Page of Wands with the Sandpiper spirit, where, the Page of Wands in the upright can be a very enthusiastic, a very curious, energetic energy. In the reverse, it could just be someone that's, out of control or, acting out. But they're showing me like a little kid that is just like running all over the place. Like kind of in a way like unhinged, or there's no guidance. And for some of you, this could be speaking to your inner child, where you're needing to grab it and sit it down, and like, because that's what I feel like. Because I feel like saying, get your kid. Like, not that I'm talking to anybody's kid in specific, but that's just what I'm feeling. And but it could be the inner child of someone who has, been, very comfortable in what they're in. So with Spirit throwing this tower moment at you, it almost makes me feel like it's to help you. It's not to hurt you, it's to help you learn not to be so like, what is the word? It's not naive. Naive is the wrong word. Like, I don't know. Like, it's not, because carefree isn't even the right word, because it's not that. But maybe I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe that'll resonate for some of you a little bit more, because it's like being. There's a way to be childlike, but not childish. That's the only way I can make this grasp. Like, make it come together, because the words are escaping me. I don't know. I don't know the word. But then we have the koala spirit, which says spirit has a plan. Like, there's a reason for everything. There's a reason for everything. This is deep. Because then we have the ant spirit, which says time to collaborate. And then the crow spirit, which says work with spirit. Yeah, it's time for you to start working with spirit. And it's almost like with spirit coming through, like time to collaborate, it's almost like saying, you're going to do this work. You don't have a choice. And I feel like with this crow spirit is like, I'm getting the energy of fed up. Because we then have the elephant spirit, learn from the past. Like, some of you, like I said, if you're in that energy of where you've been, stuck, or, you've just been like comfortable and like dragging ass, whatever it is, whatever you're supposed to be doing, spirit is like, you're not wasting any more time. Like, this shit is not a game. This is not a drill. That's what I want to say. Like, this is not a drill. Because for some of you, because you don't have healthy boundaries, it's almost like you're allowing people, or, situations or circumstances that, like, that goes against who it is that you are, or what it is that you want. It's like you're not allowed to come out and be that, it's like your inner child is like in jail when it wants to be free. It's almost like the energy of like you allowing others to take advantage of you. Like, you're putting others before yourself. So it's almost like with this energy, I keep feeling the tower with this coyote spirit, but with this energy, spirit is going to show you exactly why you need to boundary up. It's like, how you just shout out to Lil Wayne, because he has a song with Babyface that he says it's called Comfortable. And, Babyface, the chorus says, I'm not saying this to shake you up. I'm just saying this to wake you up. Don't, some people take things for granted until they get taken away from them. And they end up saying in the song, don't get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable. And that, that could be a message for some of y'all. So let's get the overall energy.
the overall energy for this weekend, Spirit? Then we have the truth transcends illusion with the dragonfly, Spirit. Yeah, it feels like someone is, there's a change or transformation, or there could even be some truth coming to light. Maybe there was something that you didn't want to see, something that you didn't want to accept, but the truth will always reign supreme. What other messages do we need? And this is 22. I'm being drawn to the 22, which is, it speaks to partnerships. 2 speaks to partnerships, but 22 is a master number. And normally, you're not supposed to break down the master numbers, but, it could deal with other people. You could be, something could be being released or exposed or coming to light about the people that you're surrounding yourself with. And 2 plus 2 equals 4, which is the 4th house. And whatever is being exposed or coming out or, coming to light, it's so that you can learn from it. With the elephant spirit at the bottom. Can I get another one? Oh, 2 minutes, spirit. What else do we need for this overall energy as it pertains to this weekend for the collective? Yes, I love it. We have time for beginner's mind with the porcupine spirit. And then we have magic works through you with the scare of beetle spirit. Yeah, man, it's like I can't, so much wants to come through. But with this truth transcends illusion and the time for beginner's mind, there's something that I'm the only way I'm feeling this, honestly, y'all, is something is being exposed to light, or being exposed or coming to light. And the time for beginner's mind, it's making me feel like this is again, it's almost like that coyote spirit. This is spirit telling you, no, you need to go a different way. You're either you went the wrong way and you're stuck, or you got comfortable, or with this porcupine spirit, it's now is the time for you to do something new, to change your perspective, to allow what is on, what's in you, what sets your soul on fire. It's time to let that drive you. Let it drive you. Let it come up and out. Let it be known. Let it be seen. Let it be expressed. And it's drawn, again, I'm being drawn to the numerology, the 52, which breaks down to a 7, which is the chariot energy again in tarot. But then we have the 12 with the 4 and the 8. Which breaks down to a 3, which is collaboration. Maybe it's time for you to, work with other people. Because 3 represents, your environment, your surrounding. Oh, it's at the bottom of the deck. Yes. Then we have the lizard spirit. And it says, take time out, or I'm looking at the other one, the brown bear spirit. It says, dream the world into being. 3 and 8 breaks down to an 11. Like I almost feel like there's, let me get one more, because I feel like there's two different energies here. And spirit is like, it's almost like there's an energy waiting, an energy that is needing to make this move. And spirit is trying, like I feel like there's like pushing, like go, just do it, just do it. Can I get one more, spirit? Too many. Can I get one more for the collective? Too many. Too many. Can I get one more card, please? There we go. Yes. And then we have the electric eel spirit, which says, bring your ideas to life. Like, yeah, this is like that. It's almost like I'm feeling like the energy of, again, like the tower. You know how in the traditional tower card, there's a lightning striking on the building? That's what I feel like. So the tower is coming down so that someone can either work with or collaborate or bring something, new to life. And then again, look, Lizard Spirit, dream the world into being. There's something that you want, or, something that somebody else wants in regards to you or with you. And it's almost like they're holding themselves back from that. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Look at the Three of Pentacles. Collaboration Avenue. What's going on in regards to this energy and spread for the collective as it pertains to the energy for this weekend? What messages do we need? Throat is so dry. Like I feel like very it's not parched. Well, maybe it is, but it's like I just feel so dry right within my throat chakra. Almost like I don't know, like it feels like searching for water, or like being in the desert and there's no water. And someone's thirsty. What's going on, Spirit? We got one more. And like, I don't even feel like I've been reading these cards for that long, but I just looked up at the timer and we're already at 23 minutes. And it's almost like the way that I'm feeling is like time is speeding up. Like you gotta get with the program. Yo, I cannot make this shit up. The Fool. If this is not taking action, taking a risk, doing it now, the card says go. Go. It's almost like I feel like somebody is worrying, and there's no need for worry. Yeah, here's the worry. The Five of Pentacles. Struggling, worrying. Then we have the Emperor, which is a masculine energy. And the Eight of Wands, or excuse me, the Eight of Pentacles. And this is a masculine energy here that's in this energy, and it's almost like they're afraid to take this leap of faith. They're afraid to go in the direction that spirit is pointing them to go, because of they're worried about, is it going to work out? The Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. In between is that Three of Pentacles. It's right here. But wherever they're at emotionally, it's not fulfilling with the Five of Cups here. It says, damn, this place sucks. And it's like they want, oh my God, they want to go towards this star energy. We have the Knight of Swords. They want to talk. They want to communicate. I feel more like this is like, how can I say it? Because the Knight of Swords can be very calculated in their action and their words. But this is acting on truth. And with the star energy, this feels like a feminine energy that, maybe even like a wish come true for this person. But with the Ace of Cups, this star energy holds the water. It says overflowing emotions place. This is someone who has the water that you're looking for. Or even if this is you, it's like you have to be serious. You have to take like decisive action to make your dreams real. That's what the star is. The star is dreams or wishes fulfilled. And in that, with the Ace of Cups, it's also looked at as, a card of self-love. This would be an act of self-love for you, no matter whether it's only for you or if you're going towards another person, because you're moving in alignment with the energy that you seek. And that like for some of you, you hold this energy, but it's almost like you push it down. And you're conflicted. Look, with the Five of Wands, the Chariot, and the Sun. You want to go towards, they consider the Sun the happiest card in the deck. You want to go to where it's warm, where it's, like they're saying happy. Because wherever you're at, you're not happy in it. With this Five of Cups. You want out of this inner, it feels like someone is just like internally struggling within themselves. What messages do we need, Spirit? Yeah, the Six of Pentacles. Which says Reciprocity Avenue. And like I said, for some of you, you're telling yourself like, nah, this ain't gonna work. No, it's not gonna work. But the truth of the matter is, it will be very reciprocal for you. There's an even give and take here. That's the truth of the situation. But your illusion is telling you like, nah, I'm gonna be, giving too much. The Ace of Pentacles. Like you're gonna lose something, because from this Six of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles is that Five of Pentacles. What are you worried about? Like you're worried, like it's the Ace of Pentacles coming out up under this time for a beginner's mind. But their mentality just thinks it's all going to go to shit. With the Ten of Swords and the Tower. But what Spirit is trying to do with this Tower is get you out of this mindset. Because this Porcupine Spirit is like the Page of Pentacles. And what does the Page of Pentacles do on the traditional tarot? He's holding and looking up at the Ace of Pentacles. You need to look at this situation in a different way. Yeah, because you're with this magic works through you, you're fighting it. You're fighting like your own energy with the Five of Wands. And it's holding you back. It's not allowing you to move forward because you're fighting with this energy. It's like you don't want to be balanced. It's like you don't want to own your power. Can I get another one? That was the Fool. Too many, Spirit. Excuse me, y'all. I didn't even see. If I wouldn't have moved my hand, I wouldn't have even seen that. It actually fell on the table. Go. Just go. We have the Knight of Cups at the bottom, the Four of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and Judgment. And they said the Five of Cups too. So this is what it all boils down to. In whatever situation or circumstance you're in, whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship, whether, you know, it's a family ship, whether this is going on with a friend, because it doesn't just have to be one person. But this is the issue here. You have to decide when enough is enough. When are you going to get tired of feeling like this? Being somewhere and you're not fulfilled. You're not happy. You're crying over spilled milk. Y'all know the Five of Cups is my spilled milk card. And it's like you just go back and forth. When you know that it's just disappointing to you with the Two of Pentacles. But you keep trying to make it work. What Judgment here is telling you, like, hey, it's not going to make you happy. You're going to stay in this energy. When, if you follow your heart, that leads you to balance, to having that happy home, whether it's physical or whether it's the home within yourself. Cancer represents the fourth house, which is home and heart. Some of you are like, Spirit, it's like they can't push you no further. Some of you already know the direction that you're needing to go. But some of you just like it's a belief thing. Like you don't believe that it's going to work out. So I'm gonna clarify the Six of Pentacles here. It's like some of you are afraid of something working out. Like, what? And the part that's like mind-boggling to me is with this Fool and this electric eel energy, is that you know that it will work out. You know that. And it's what you want. Why wouldn't you go in the direction of what you want? I don't know. I don't know. Let me, we're going to do this because I'm going to clarify it with the real tarot. Well, not the real tarot, but the traditional tarot. Use my mini deck. Look, taking them fresh out the box. Not that they're new. Empress and the Five of Swords. There's that Five of Cups. For some of you, it's your ego. Because there is an Empress. It almost feels like the Empress is this feminine energy. We've seen the Emperor. For some of you, an Empress is offering this to you. And Empresses, they normally receive. But for some of you, your gift, what Spirit is trying to offer you is this Empress. But you don't trust it with the Five of Swords. It's like you're looking for something to be wrong where there's nothing wrong at. So you know what ends up happening? You end up manifesting something to be wrong, to go wrong. The Tower. just make some space here. There's that Page of Pentacles. Then I'll tell y'all, what does he hold? The Ace of Pentacles. There's an opportunity here for something new to be birthed. But it's like somebody, either you don't want it, but you do want it. Or you're telling yourself you don't want it, but you do. There's that energy I was feeling of someone, you know, standing in the desert looking for water. Give me one more. It makes me want to say what you're waiting for is not going to show up to you. You have to go towards it. So bottom of the deck we have the Three of Wands. Here's that star energy with the Three of Swords and the Death card. Yeah, some of you are feeling, you know, hard, like you're experiencing like pain over this star energy, and it's either because you need to heal, or this star energy is a person that you want to come towards you, but you have to go towards it. Stars don't come down out the sky and fall on people. You have to, like, you know, like, even though that was a bad analogy, but y'all know what I mean. This person has the water. If it's another person for you. But I feel like for some of you, you're holding on to a Three of Swords. That may even, it could have something to do with this person, but it doesn't feel like it does. It feels like, especially with the Death card and the Five of Pentacles, that this is something that you've like almost used to like justify you feeling this abandonment, this loneliness, this whatever it is. And Spirit is like, you have to get out of that mentality that this is going to, like, again, I feels like someone feels like it's going to end in heartbreak or, you know, upset or loss or pain. And it's like someone is associating change with pain, and it's like, no. And then look, we have the Knight of Cups with the Fool, or excuse me, with the Empress, the Fool, and the Lovers. Look at this with the Two of Cups. Look at this energy. This is all the Sun energy. And even on this card, the masculine energy has to be willing to be this, has to, you see how he's reaching out, has to be willing to open up and be vulnerable. Now let me clarify these, because we are already at 40 minutes. I could sit here all day and do this. So let's see what this Six of Pentacles is. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles for the collective. What is this Six of Pentacles? This is I'm only laughing because it's so crazy, because I feel like whoever is in this energy, a masculine energy, they know. But it's almost like they know that this is whatever this is. Either they know that they need to rebalance within their own masculine and feminine energy, but this feels more like another person with the lovers here. And it's almost like this person knows that this connection is, where spirit is guiding them to. But it's almost like spiritually, they're down for it. But in the physical, it's like if they connect in the physical, or if they come towards you in the physical, it makes it too real. But that's what that's what it is when you put an intention out or a wish out. You cannot be afraid of it coming in for you. And that's what it feels like. It feels like this person maybe even likes to connect in the 5D with this other energy where it's non-physical. But as soon as it, they want to make it physical, but it's like if I touch it, I'm gonna mess it up. Like it's almost like they don't want to mess it up, which is understandable. But it's like I can't explain this. And then we have the Hermit. And that's what's being shown to this person. The Hermit carries the star. Y'all hear me say that all the time. And it's almost like this person is like, it's almost like they want 100% certainty that this is what it's supposed to be before they go towards it. And you're not going to get something that nobody gets. Nobody gets 100% certainty before going into a situation. I don't care what, even if somebody tells you oh, I'll never leave you, I'll never do this, I'll never do that. If you believe it, then you are a fool. And I'm sorry to say it like that, but it is what it is. And Spirit is like, yo, I can't show you anymore. What more do you need to see? Can I get one more for the Six of Pentacles? Whoa, way too many, Spirit. Yeah, it's just reiterating what I said. This person wants proof that this is going to work out. With the Three of Pentacles. And Spirit is like, how much more obvious can I make it? With the Ace of Pentacles. I can't make it any more obvious. Give me one for the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. The Three of Swords. And another one. Yeah, it's like, again, you're thinking that it's going to end. Ace of Pentacles doesn't come with the Three of Swords attached. Because it's something new. It's a fresh start. It's a new beginning. It's, a clean slate. Yeah. And this person with the Six of Pentacles, it's crazy how the cards are and it's showing me, I think I got this before in a previous reading where they were showing me 2 strands of DNA. And this is too, as I want to say it's the Lover's card in one of the decks that I have. Maybe in the Spacious Tarot. Let me see. I want to say that that's the Lover's card. Is it this? Is it? I want to say it is. I'm 99.999% certain that it is. Where is it? Ace of Wands. This deck has a lot of cards because I do have the, yes, bam, it was the Lovers, and it's at a soul, almost DNA alchemical level that you and this person are supposed to align. So you need to open up to it. We have the Knight of Cups and the Lovers with the King of Cups. And it's like you're intrigued by the connection. But it's almost like, yeah, you run from it. Emotionally, it's like you won't let yourself get close to it. Thank you, Spirit. You block yourself from it for whatever reason, and Spirit is like, what are you doing? All right, but yeah, it's like, because it's almost like for some of you, when you gave to, or when you worked with others or collaborated with others, it ended in this Three of Swords. But are you going to allow yourself to change the story with the Magician and the Tower? It's time for you to recreate your story. Recreate with the... It's almost like create a whole new story, because with the Tower here, that old story is like, it's null and void. Tell me about this Five of Wands. Tell me about the Five of Wands. Yeah. We have the Nine of Wands, and here's that Page of Wands. Yeah, you close. It's almost like you block, you're blocking your inner child from coming out, from having fun, being playful. With that Knight of Wands, or King of, I can't even get it out, Page of Wands. And in between the Page and the Nine is the Eight, which is, progress, it's forward movement. It's a lot of energy, like bursting out. It's movement. Yeah. Then we have the Nine of Cups. So this is what you're blocking. You're blocking making your inner child happy, because either you don't trust the situation, you don't trust, for some of you, it's you don't trust yourself. So, of course, if you don't trust yourself, how can you trust what Spirit is trying to bring in for you? But for some of you, it's your ego saying like, nah, you can't let this out. You have to hold on to that. You can't be your true self. No, don't do that. Well, tell me about the Fool, and then we'll grab the guidance or advice. I may not even use, I was drawn to it, but I kind of, we're going to use it. I'm going to go with it. The Star, clarifying the Fool. And then here's that Knight of Pentacles energy, the hesitancy, the dragging your foot or feet energy. And you want to, but why are you like again, it's a thing with like certainty, like you don't want to go towards this unless you're certain. But look at where the Fool is pointing you, towards the Star and the Four of Wands. Can I get one more for the Fool, Spirit? Yeah. And it'll help you, it'll elevate you from that Knight of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. But some of you guys are just stubborn. So, with the Strength card and the Chariot here, it's almost like you, again, it's like that energy of restriction. Where you like, you tell yourself you don't want something that you really want. It's conflicting. It's conflicting. And then here we have the Two of Pentacles, the weighing of the options, continually going back and forth, being very, even though it's Pentacles, it's like you're emotionally unsettled about something that's very practical, like it's in your face. But your whatever mindset or mentality or belief with the Hangman is like, you're sabotaging it. Or you think it's too good to be true, so you run away from it. It's almost like for some of you, you go back to where it's safe because, like, maybe the unknown scares you. But what this is like you're holding yourself back from letting go of, emotions or emotional situations of the past that caused you to sabotage this. You won't let it go. You hold on to it with the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Wands. And that's blocking. Shout out to you, Spirit. You from your other half, the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know what else to say. I really don't. Because for some of you, it does have, it has like a feeling of control here. But you can't control water. You just have to move with it, yeah. And for some of you, you're just stuck in a belief system that feels like that makes you not trusted. But for some of you, you're seeing that it's almost like that your ego was in the driver's seat. Well, let's get the guidance or advice, and then that'll be the reading. What's the guidance or advice, Spirit, as it pertains to this energy and spread for the collective? What's the guidance or advice? Oh. Yeah, Alright, bottom of the deck we have a Grand Symphony. And I just heard the Big Bang. The Big Bang. Yeah, and for some of you with a Grand Symphony and the Big Bang, the Big Bang is like the tower moment that's happening or will happen for some of you. And it's setting off like, how can I explain this? Like an alarm. Because for some of you, this is what, or like the only way that Spirit can break you out of the story that you're telling yourself. It's with a tall tale. This is that Seven of Swords energy. And with this tower moment, it's going to break you completely open so that you can, how can I say it? Like, You have to open up your heart. Your heart chakra is blocked. And the situation that spirit is trying to bring into you is, it's almost like it's triggering. Because it's almost like you've been like, you just expect the worst all the time. So you don't trust it. You don't trust it. Can I get another the guidance or advice, spirit? What's the guidance or advice? We have body and soul, which makes me feel like as within, so without. You're having an internal change for some of you, or this tower moment is going to bring on an internal change, and with it, that's what happens. What happens internally plays out externally. Because with the time machine, it's almost like you've wasted enough time. You've wasted enough time. It's time for the wheel to move. So, let me read that. And 5 is indicative of change. So, we have body and soul. It says the key concepts: taking care of yourself, seeing yourself as the complete or as a complete package, body not separate from soul, centered in your sense of self, comfortable in your body, your authentic identity, and physical health. Extreme health, forgive me, y'all. Extreme self-care is called for when you receive this card. Answer truthfully. Are you taking care of yourself? Your first choice may be to care for others before meeting your own needs. Check in with yourself. Are you experiencing halt, hunger, angry, loneliness, tiredness? This card is a signal that it's time to take a break from your current focus and get busy taking care of you, because you are worthy of this care. What simple things require your attention so you can function optimally in your world and live your best life a day at a time? Another message that this card holds is about how you live with authenticity. Can you be at ease within yourself? You doing you with pride and self-worth? Remember, you are a soul that manifests through a body, a spiritual being having a human experience. And that means you are here on purpose, even if there are days when you wonder about it. There is an intentionality to your being here now, just the way you are in this time in our collective story. Your being here is important, for you are a precious being with a purpose, even if it seems elusive some days. Just know that life loves you. With that in mind, your job is to do your part to make your experience a healthy one. How do you nourish your body, mind, and soul, or how you nourish your body, mind, and soul is directly related to how you experience your life. It's time to put yourself first. Then everything else will fall beautifully into place. I love it. Because, Ooh, Spirit. Thank you. Coming through. I need another one for y'all. I need another one. Can I get one more? Can I get one more? Because that is just everything. That, how can I say this? because it does feel like, like it's giving me that energy of as within, so without. And because you're not moving out of that energy, it makes me feel like things are happening externally to push you into your internal body, to make you aware of what's going on internally with you, if you guys understand that. Can I get one more? They may not give me another one, and that's fine. Look, the same card ended up on the bottom. So whatever this card is face down. We needed this message, okay? Because I just go with what I feel intuitively. Spirit is always my guide. The Ace of Pentacles, that's the energy that, I associate with this bearing fruit card. So I'm going to read that one because that makes me feel like this is a gift. Whether it's another person or something that you're doing for yourself, this is a gift. So it says bearing fruit. The key concepts, it says birthing, the results of hard work, an idea or consistent thought manifesting into form, the relationship between the external world and the internal world of feelings and beliefs. If your life were a tree, what fruit would it bear? Envision the results of the efforts you put into achieving your dreams and desires in partnership with the divine. Can you see the way you think, feel, and believe reflected in the material world? There is always a correlation between what you see, what you expect to see, what you intend consciously, and what you project unconsciously. Everything is intrinsically connected. Magic flows through you from the unseen world into the world you perceive. Moving from the realm of non-ordinary reality to ordinary reality, you birth ideas and thoughts into form and bring your most cherished desires to fruition. Not all ideas will bear sweet fruit. Sometimes you will reap a sour and bitter harvest based on your sense of your personal narrative and your assumptions about others. You are in a powerful and fertile season of your life when you're particularly good at making things happen with very little effort. Pay close attention to what you're manifesting now. From your career to your personal relationships, your influence is strong at this time. If you don't like what your life is yielding, prune the proverbial tree and get into alignment with what genuinely lights you up. I know I said that, didn't I? Remember, I think, with that scarab beetle spirit. Remember, you birth into the world that which you pay most attention to and consistently hold within as your truth. Be clear about what you intend. Can you make this commitment? Only you can make that decision. So, as always, y'all, I thank you all for tuning in with me. I hope, everyone has a great weekend. I definitely hope this resonated for some of you, but if not, that's okay. It just maybe wasn't your story, and that's fine. But as always, sending, good love, light, and positive vibes to you all, because this shit it's a lot. But, you can't have, darkness without light and vice versa. So, You know, it is what it is. But I will see you all on the next one. All right? Later.